it was kind of like a fart.
Like if a computer could fart?
Yeah, like a motorboat fart.
You see in Portland they took over the highway earlier?
Yeah.
I-84 or something like that?
Oh, that's pretty cool. I forgot my rock star, so I'll be right back. Yeah, actually, I guess that's a little easier for you. I mean, I was gonna do like a double flip over the.
If you want to.
A double flip over the table. No, it's fine. It'll be. I double flip really slowly.
Oh.
It's always in slow motion. Yeah, we don't have time for that. Could start the intro. Hello, everybody. This is the Podchaost, the way it should be. Emma, no, it's not in here at all. I forgot. It's in my backpack. Oh, okay, thanks. My backpack? Whoa, that's loud. I forgot that I had headphones. Okay, I gotta turn that down. Wow. There we go. There we go. Apologies to everybody for my voice being that loud. How are you doing over there?
Interesting.
Nice. You are interesting?
Oh, I'm doing pretty interesting.
Do you want me to stick on the freezer?
Is it...
Oh.
How cold is it?
Not at all.
Like not even at all?
It's warmer than the room.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Thanks.
Okay,
Yeah, I'll remember for sure.
Yeah.
I'll definitely remember. I'm gonna take my my memory medicine, so we can get this going. No, I'll wait to take my memory medicine in a little bit. Cool. This sounds good. How does yours?
How does it sound?
Oh, great. That sounds
Ooh,
great.
You sound like you're speaking basilisk. Is that what it is in Harry Potter?
Is that from
Oh, man.
Avatar?
That's Harry Potter.
Oh, Harry Potter is no more.
No, they just doesn't have an author anymore.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
It just exists.
Wait,
now.
it doesn't have an author anymore?
Yeah. 'Cause
So did the publishing company say like, oh, we denounce the fact that I just know
I think
that.
it's just public domain now.
Oh, that's fun.
Sorry, go ahead.
The only thing I heard is J.K. Rowling denies a lot of stuff that's out in the open. I don't know, like
She's
against trans people.
Yeah,
She's one of them TERFs.
Yeah, she's a turf.
Turf war.
Yeah, it's begun.
exclusionary
Radical feminist.
Yeah.
Not a situation I want to touch
Yeah,
personally.
no,
That's
it's
way
just like-
outside of my wheelhouse.
Yeah, no, she sucks, especially for being someone who's all about like lifting people up, and
Yeah.
you know.
Wait, I should actually.
I don't-
probably-
I mean,
I'm gonna
I've
read
never-
up on this real fast.
Yeah, I've never read Harry Potter, and I don't follow her that closely. But from what I've heard of her, she's like, "Yeah, my character's a gay. Who cares? Whatever." And everyone's like, "Yay, cool, J.K. Rowling." And now she's like, "Also, trans people, not a thing." And everyone is like, "What? But go back to how you were before when you were better."
I think
But
Harry
she's really
Potter's
digging her
just-
heels in.
It's just anybody who's read the Harry Potter books is just an idiot.
Whoa, how dare you, dude? But honestly, I kind of learned how to reading those books because it was when I was like elementary schools when they started coming out.
Is that why
Yeah.
you're always speaking in fake Latin?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, didn't you just say?
Ecumbis imbutus.
Okay. Oh. Oh boy. Oh no. Oh my god. Ah.
My God.
Sorry, I interrupted it.
No, it's okay.
You can't isolate it now. Maybe it's
be-
for the best.
It could be isolated like that, like a little fart and then ah.
That's
middle of
exactly
it.
the sound I
Yeah,
made. That's
it.
amazing.
Ah! Oh, no. You're the old lady who has her cat in a tree.
Eh,
Yeah. Can you help me?
please, my pussy is
Ma'am?
stuck up there.
Ma'am, how old are you? I'm 27. Oh, you're just one. Okay.
People say I look young for my age. I got
cool.
ID'd the other day. Okay, I'm done.
Did you want to keep going?
No.
Okay.
I mean, yes, but no.
Just want to have
Let's
fun with it
move
for a long
on.
time.
I wanna call our guest.
Yeah, let's call our guest. Hello, everybody, and thank you for watching and listening to the Podchaost. I'm here. I'm your host, Chad Johnson. Hello. With me right here, Emma Jonas.
That's me. Oh my god.
Weep whoop.
I got it. No, you're fine.
Ooh. Holy
Oh,
shit.
it's so loud.
Oh my god.
ears.
Hey.
Hey.
Hi, Marie.
How are you?
There we go.
Oh man, we're all deaf now. We just exploded our heads with the Skype ringtone noise.
Yeah, I had it on 10.
Woo! Oh boy, that was
10
exhilarating.
was too high.
It interrupted the intro.
It did. Let's.
I don't know who I am and what I'm doing.
Shall we?
And Zach Chappell is here, everybody.
Oh, thank God.
Give it up for Zach Chappell. And special guest this week, Marie Adams.
Yay!
All the way from Columbus, Ohio, right?
Yeah.
Cool.
How's Columbus?
It's all right. It was pretty chilly. It took forever to get warm.
Yeah.
But other than that, it's Ohio.
I wonder if that's a thing across the country this year. Is it like, because like Oregon didn't, it got hot for just a little bit and then now it's back to rain.
And
It's
yeah, then it hailed
super
2 days ago.
Yeah.
It's like monsoon season rain.
Yeah.
It's weird,
Yeah.
man.
What's that little window?
Huh?
Oh,
no,
sorry,
that's-
not
On my
the
screen.
computer screen. I think that
Oh,
it's.
that's very important.
Oh, is it fine? It's just gonna be fine. That's fine. It's fine. Oh, hey, look at that.
And it's
Got it.
on. Okay,
Fixed
it's
it.
great.
Emma's
Oh.
our technical wizard over here.
I clicked some buttons.
What do you got there? Is that a White Claw?
Unfortunately.
Oh,
Hey,
What
yeah.
flavor?
Yeah, what flavor
do
you
go with?
rocking?
Mango.
That's the best
That's
one.
a pretty good one. Let's name my cat.
Aw.
Yeah.
That's a good name.
That's the one that I see.
It's because she's sweet. Also, we'll kill you if you... Never mind.
Yeah,
What are you talking about?
I think you've lost the metaphor.
Yeah, I lost the metaphor halfway through. I had a thought going, and then I forgot what I was going to say. And
You and your cat will kill people if people fuck with you.
no, if you wait a long time before eating it, it'll kill you.
Oh, because mango.
Yeah, because like food poisoning and whatnot.
Okay,
So
I
Don't,
didn't get that
don't
at all.
eat your cat.
Did you
Okay.
know eating mangoes gets you more stoned?
No,
Yeah.
but
It's
Doing what gets you more?
Eating
It's
mangoes.
just like, okay.
There's like a chemical in mangoes that like boosts your eyes.
Oh, like drinking orange juice when you take
Acid and
mushrooms.
Yeah, kind of like yeah.
Is that's a thing? I've
That's
never really experienced
so I've
it.
heard. I don't know.
I've tried it a little bit. Are you Snopes in it, Zach? Here we
Yeah,
go.
I'm looking it up right now.
I do want to
Cool.
know this.
I do want to know for sure.
It's hard to tell because I take the shrooms, and either way, I'm like, I'm on
Yeah.
shrooms.
Either way, you're just kind of
yeah.
Even your taste buds are a little more like sparkly. It's not a word. It's not a
I don't
word
know
to
if I
describe.
get that.
Yeah.
I feel like everything is just like cardboard when with the acid and shrooms. Like,
Oh, really?
Nightmare.
Oh, yeah, eating on acid is awful. I remember the first time I took acid, I was with you guys, and there was like a pizza, and I wanted to eat it, but I couldn't, and I was just really sad about it.
I don't remember the pizza. I just remember the parking structure, and I was just paranoid that because it was 4th of July and everybody was on top of the
Oh, yeah.
parking structure downtown Salem, and I thought that I felt it just moving, and I was
my
like, dude, this
God.
thing's just gonna cave in, and it scared the shit out of me.
There was way
Acid's
too
the
many people on there.
worst.
That was a really fun trip though, because like one of my coworkers just emerged from the crowd, was like, "Ah, Zach," and he had like 2 beers to hand me.
Oh yeah, and glow sticks.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's like here, just random celebrity Zach Chappell over here.
I know people.
What?
You're in Columbus. Is that where the Funny Bone is, or is that in Cleveland?
Yes, there's a funny bone here.
Cool.
There might be more than one, but I know there's one here for sure.
Do you get out much to there? I mean, not right now, but of course.
No, I didn't get a chance to go. I've never been,
Cool.
but I did some open mics around here. Excuse me. At some of the other bars and did a couple of shows and stuff, but never made it to the Funny Bone.
Cool. Well,
Yeah.
maybe you'll work over there soon or something like that.
Well, here's the thing. I'm coming back to Oregon.
Whoa!
shit!
Oh,
I don't have an
News
air
break.
horn.
Yeah.
I don't have an air horn, but you know.
That's
oh,
so
man.
exciting. Yeah, for
I just want to throw my drink in Zach's face just out of excitement.
No, I can't do that. I'm not drinking right now.
what you what?
My drink is soda water. Oh, okay, okay.
For those not in the know, Marie used to live in Salem. Your family lives here, right? Yeah, your brother and your mom.
Hey, we just saw your brother a little while ago. We'll get back to that.
Yeah. And she moved out to Columbus. What was that like? Was that a year ago almost?
When I moved out here,
Yeah.
like a couple years ago.
I
Yeah,
guess
now?
yeah.
It was a while ago.
I
Too
guess.
long.
Oh, you visited in the last few months. That's right.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, since then the comedy scene has never been the same.
Yeah.
Oh,
No, that's so
but
exciting. Do you know when or like what's going on with that?
2 weeks.
Holy shit!
Whoa, that's
I
soon.
know, right?
That's
Oh,
really
yay.
exciting.
We're doing it. I was like, it's just a lot because I hate packing. Moving's a bitch.
It
Yeah.
sucks.
But
It
I had
sucks
to
real
pull the
bad.
trigger. I was like, just do it. You gotta go. You gotta go. So
Yeah, for
I
sure.
just
So
took it yesterday, actually.
you
I
just
just got the ticket yesterday, so that's when I was like, fuck it, just do it.
yeah, for sure.
Right on.
Hell
So
yeah.
you moved over to Ohio. You and your boyfriend moved over there. You moved over there to live with your boyfriend, right?
Over here to live with him.
Are you guys coming and you're both moving back here?
No.
Oh,
He's
okay.
out of the picture, right?
Yeah.
No more boyfriend.
Okay.
Maybe to be continued. I
Yeah,
don't know.
we don't
Yeah,
need
yeah.
to talk about
Yeah,
it on
who
a recording
cares,
thing,
man?
but
That's just cool you're coming back.
yeah, no, it's super awesome. You're heading back here. That's great.
I'm excited. I do miss everybody, and I miss Oregon's. Just I don't know. There's like it's its own little like. There's no state like it. Like I don't know. I never
Yeah.
even know how to describe it to people when they ask. I'm like, just like imagine a bunch of weed, a bunch of people who give no fucks, and just like a bunch of trees, and
Yeah.
That's it.
I don't even know. Yeah,
Sometimes I
So-
feel like Oregon. What?
but yeah, I do miss it though.
I feel like the whole state is kind of a cult sometimes because like you move to Oregon from wherever and then you get there and you're like, oh my God, this is incredible. And then someone from like home or anywhere else is like, why? So what? And you're like, I can't describe it. You have to believe. You have to give up everything in your life and join it to understand. And then once you do, you're totally fine with, mass suicide or whatever we're up to here.
Well, and there's something also
The
about,
metaphor ends there.
like moving away from Oregon, because I was in Florida for a little while after living in Oregon for a while, and even though Florida is fucking paradise to me, it's just a beach town, and it was amazing. It's just perfect weather all the time, except for like a couple rainy days, and then it's perfect weather again. And I still missed Oregon because I was like, I don't know what it is, but there's something about like I've always lived around the Salem area, and like an hour in all four directions is just like there's a hippie trash can if you go to Eugene. There's the beach, there's the mountains, and there's Portland, and it's just really cool to be able to experience so many things from right here.
I think
Yes.
maybe it's the black mold is in our brains,
Oh yeah,
and
there's,
it makes us want to stay here.
there's definitely that in the walls here.
It's everywhere. So, how's quarantimes for you?
It's actually been okay. I mean, I've been trying to stay home, but I've been working, so that helps me not bash my head into the wall.
Yeah.
Just being able to leave the house or have an excuse to leave.
Yeah, makes a
but-
really big difference. Turns out.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, for sure.
And you said you work at a daycare, right?
yes, I do.
So I'm wondering, like, what's first of all, how old are the kids you work with?
Mainly I'm with the infants, so that's like
Oh, okay.
6 weeks to like 1.5.
Okay, so they still don't have like thoughts or opinions or anything.
No, I mean sometimes I am with the toddlers and the juniors who are like preschool age, and the toddlers are like 2 and 3.
Okay.
So, but yeah,
I was just wondering what their take is on COVID-19 and also everything that's going on right now. Just
Do kids talk about it?
yeah, that's
I
my
did,
question.
yeah, because they just like they probably hear those words all the time, like quarantine, coronavirus, hand sanitizer,
Yeah.
And this one little girl, she actually came up to me. She's like, Miss Marie, this coronavirus just came out of nowhere. And I was like, oh yeah, you don't say. She's like, yeah, one day we were all just doing regular things, and now there's just like 5 of us here. And I was like, that's
Yes.
so true.
Yeah.
But
Straight
it
up.
was just such a spot on observation because, yeah, it kind of did, like, I don't know, it crept up a little bit, but at the same time, it did come out of nowhere,
Yeah.
like the intensity, I feel like.
Yeah, it really did. Well, and it seems like everybody, because of a lot of the news business, just kind of went crazy, and so they're like, okay, just lock it all down, and we're gonna like just do this as strong as we can, and then now it seems like a lot of people are starting to go like, do we really need to be doing this much stuff?
Well, yeah, if you look at the amount of people out protesting, it's like, yo, let's just all throw masks on.
Yeah. And I think it will spike the numbers, but I don't know. I think duty is stronger to go out and protest.
Well, and and some of the, from what it seems like, it's like they won't release all the numbers of like what the exact. I want to see the exact data points of the people that didn't have any pre-existing conditions or something like that, because it's like, I feel like young people like us are fine, and they don't want us to know that. I don't know anything about they, but you know, that's how I feel. And it's just like, I don't think this is really happening that much. I don't know, but also I don't know shit.
How do you feel about conspiracies?
Yeah, do you have a favorite?
Well, no, I'm not really big into the conspiracy theories.
Really?
Yeah, I just like to listen. I like to sit back and listen, but I don't think I really have any.
Yeah, they're fun though. They're just a fun thought experiment to see if you can how far you can go and then come back. Because sometimes I get to the point of so paranoid that I'm like, oh well, everything is against everybody, and it's just like 5 people in charge. Fuck everything, and then I go like, oh, it's not what I should do. I have a kid.
They call it the New World Order, dude.
Yeah.
But sometimes you don't come back, so you gotta be careful.
Yeah, that's what is scary about just like sitting there and thinking and dwelling on a lot of things
I'm teetering, I think.
without like doing something.
Yeah, that's where the going outside thing really comes in handy.
Yeah, for sure.
Been trying to, but it's hard because it's goddamn rainy all the time now.
Yeah, in June.
Yeah.
It's April. We had April flowers, and that brought May showers, and now we have toilet June.
Wow, that's really.
Toilet.
Accurate. Yeah, we had a march on the Capitol the other day, and there were a few thousand people, maybe. And
That was more people than I thought lived in Salem.
it was a lot of people. Some people came from out of town, but a really good showing. Yeah. And it was kind of raining intermittently throughout the day. And then, I should know what tribe it was, but some representatives from First Peoples tribe did a dance.
I saw that. I saw pictures.
It was really cool. And it started raining so hard while they were dancing. And then it started hailing like these big ass, not like a handful, but they stung a little bit.
So were there people that like were moved because they're like, oh shit, it works?
Yeah, no,
Like,
I think
they're doing a rain dance. Holy shit.
I think everyone was just like kind of in awe. Like a lot of people were laughing. I was laughing because it was just like, holy shit, this is so intense in so many ways right now. And also behind them, there were these counter protesters who had, their big flags, and they had like guns and shit on
Aren't they
them.
the ones that had concealed weapons?
Yeah, they had concealed weapons, and the cops were standing between them and the dancers. They were right behind the dancers on the Capitol steps with their flags and their guns, and then bike cops between them and the dancers. And it's fucking raining down hail, and they're doing this intense dance with this drum. It was great. It was nice to be there.
Sounds moving.
How are things in Columbus as far as like the protests go?
There've been a good amount. Downtown, like if you try to go downtown, it's kind of been, a lot of areas have been blocked off, and the police have just been roaming, and they have been setting curfews.
Mm-hmm.
I think the curfews have stopped, but they had them going for at least a few nights.
Yeah.
Same here.
But yeah, it's been pretty intense.
Yeah.
Have you gone out to any of them?
I have not.
I guess you're not supposed to ask people that. I don't know. Yeah, but
what are
so
you
go ahead.
Jeez.
Yeah, you haven't.
Want to? I really do want to, but I'm like, how do I find one? Do I just go like?
You just go outside and go like this. Okay, over there.
You get a police scanner app.
I'm almost tempted
you make
to
your
just
own.
drive around with like pre-made signs, and so then once
Oh, yeah.
I pass through protesting, I'm just ready and I can just hop out and.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say you were gonna hand them out to people. Here you go. You just take this one. No, it's good. I made it.
That's a nice thing to do.
Yeah.
Yeah, I bet you'd find one. I just go to the Capitol and there are people there, so
Yeah, that's the lucky thing about living here at the Capitol. It's like there's going to be something happening at
gonna
the
be.
Capitol.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
Although there
Yeah.
was one at the mall the other day, which wasn't a fun choice.
Oh, the Lancaster Mall.
The
too.
Lancaster.
Yeah.
Everybody got their Zoomies subscription renewed while they protested. It was great.
Some people went to Sunglass Hut.
Picked up a skateboard. I don't know. My dog is making so many noises.
He's making really weird noises.
Do you want to go attend to him?
Yeah.
Okay. We'll keep talking.
You keep talking.
Okay.
Ooh, I want to tell Marie. Have you ever heard of Tony Tigergate?
on the table.
I don't think so.
Okay, well, it's really interesting because ever since the Tony the Tiger Twitter account got made, it can't tweet without being abused and assaulted by furries that want it to see like nudes.
Oh my god, of course. Tony the
Yeah.
Tiger is like the sexiest furry mascot.
Oh yeah, he's like the brawny man,
Yeah.
but a tiger. And actually, I found out that Tony the Tiger right now is Tony the Tiger Jr., son of the original Tony the Tiger.
What?
Yeah, I don't know how that just happened out of nowhere, but
That's a fucking revelation.
yeah, maybe a comic book or something.
What's your take on this?
I'm still trying to process all of it. I don't
It is
really
a
have-
lot. It is a lot. I am too.
But you said there's now a Tony the Tiger Jr. or he's just Tony the Tiger.
He goes by Tony the Tiger, but he's technically a Tony the Tiger Jr.
I kind of want to meet Papa Tiger.
I do
Right?
too. I'm curious.
Like he has like
what's-
some salt and peppering going on his
yeah.
temples.
What's the lineage there? Like,
He wears
In
like
my mind, I feel like Tony the Tiger was always related to Chester Cheetah. Like they were cousins.
oh yeah, for sure.
True.
Chester Cheetah is like the bad influence cousin.
Of course.
Chester Cheetah actually had a really fun response to this whole thing because Tony Tigergate was when Tony the Tiger's Twitter account got so upset with the amount of abuse it was getting from the furry community, it just started mass blocking all of the furries.
Oh my
On one day,
god.
yes.
So there's like a war between a Kellogg's mascot and a
furry.
group of fetishists.
Yeah,
Great.
isn't that crazy?
I'm glad that's also happening.
This was back in 2016, so
I hope it's Kellogg's. I hope
I think it is Kellogg's Frosted Flakes.
I know my brands,
Yeah,
baby.
you do.
Yeah,
But,
that's definitely Kellogg's.
In response,
Do you-
response to this, people asked Chester the Cheetah's account what he thought, and he said, "I welcome all fans to my Twitter feed, or to my Twitter feeds. Scales, feathers, or fur. If you enjoy my tweets, then welcome."
Wow.
Yeah,
That's such
Man
a
of the
Chester
people.
thing to say.
Yeah, it
for
really
sure.
is.
Yeah,
Very
the
cool.
coolest thing to say.
The
Classic.
sunglasses.
Classic.
Killing it.
Here's some of my favorite tweets. Fist me, Tony. I love you. I want your tiger piss all over me.
That's a good one.
Roses are red. Tigers are orange. Uh-oh, this isn't going to end well.
That is a classic.
One day, real Tony the Tiger will snap and send us all pictures of that tiger dick. It's going to be great.
Oh, yeah, that's exciting. So
So wait, what protests are going on, huh? I'm into way different news than you guys.
it's the space protests.
Speaking of, did you hear that Trump lost the Space Force name to the Netflix series Space Force?
Oh my God. Are you
yeah.
serious?
Yeah.
So he didn't copyright it?
I have no idea.
Or something?
I have no idea exactly
then-
how it worked, but
Oh, that's like, isn't there another copyright thing that someone has to pay the original person because? Oh fuck! I just heard about this too.
I don't know.
It's like a.
Netflix secured trademarks for Space Force before U.S. military could.
So does the military have to change the name?
They just put the @ symbol instead of the A.
Oh, you're not serious.
No, I'm
I
not
was like, really? They just put a star there. It's probably just going to be a star with like a spaceship going in front of it.
It's gonna be in a Star Wars font.
Yeah. They're just going to get sued all over the place.
Yeah. Well.
Yeah, George
it's
Lucas
already happening.
and Netflix are going to sue the government, and then we're going to have Star Force.
No.
Oh, interesting.
It's still not.
No.
It's still not going to be a good show.
Just
So the reason Netflix won is because they got the trademark rights in multiple places all over the world, like Europe, Australia, Mexico, and the government only got it for the U.S.
How
So
embarrassing!
they just
So
have
funny.
more percentage on the name.
Oh, that's awesome.
Wow.
The show actually isn't that bad. It's not like groundbreaking or anything. But
all right.
yeah, I put it on. I went through it. It was kind of like light enough.
It was bearable.
Your
Yeah.
brother's name is Bernard, right?
No.
Fuck. It was a few days where I was like, okay, it starts with a B. It starts with a B?
Nope.
Okay, then I'm just so fucked. Because I was like, okay, it's a B name for sure. And I'm pretty sure I convinced both of them it was a B name. And I was like,
You
no, I got
did.
it. It's Bernard. And then I think I said it enough and with enough conviction that they were both like, okay, that sounds okay.
I can see
What
Bernard.
is it?
Nelson, like Mandela.
Oh my God.
Oh.
Good
okay.
Lord.
That's
Well,
funny.
Yeah.
Chad was saying Bernard like Mandela.
I thought that's how it worked.
Oh man, Nelson, of course.
Yeah. Nope.
Yeah.
Wow.
Good try. You almost convinced me that it was Bernard. I almost had to say.
He says it with conviction.
Yeah. I'm
He
gonna.
really did.
I might just call him Bernard. Like I know your name's Nelson, but I had a thing, and it's stuck in my head now. So
If he's drunk enough, he'll go with it.
cool.
There you go.
Yeah, we saw him walking in the park. It was fun. I guess
Cool.
it was just to pass by real quick.
Well, it was exciting because like you don't see anybody anymore. I see like you guys.
Well, it was especially at like the height of the quarantine. Is like if you go outside, you're looking kind of like, is this okay? And like we saw him, and it was like, oh, cool, someone we know also. And because it was like there was one other person in the park,
Yeah.
pretty much.
Yeah, it was really empty.
It was nuts.
I feel like there's a good amount of people that are still going out and like doing things.
Yeah, now there are for sure. It's just
Yeah.
it's just going up and up.
Has stuff reopened where you are?
A little bit and kind of like halfway.
Yeah.
Businesses are not fully open, but kind of are opening up. Like their patios, I think, are allowed to be open, but you can't dine in just yet.
A lot of businesses have that plexiglass stuff in between the
Oh,
on the-
yeah.
on the counter. Yeah,
Yeah.
mini marts. Yeah,
I don't. Oh my goodness! I committed the ultimate sin the other day.
Uh-oh.
Murder?
excited.
I'm ashamed even like sharing it.
Masturbation.
So I'm in the grocery store and I'm getting produce and like tomatoes and stuff like that. And you know how you have the plastic bags?
Yeah,
Oh, my fingers were so dry. They were so
Oh
dry.
no.
I couldn't get it. I was struggling.
You gotta.
I licked them and I could feel everyone's eyes just like, like contamination.
Oh,
I
man.
thought they would tackle me to the ground. And like, you know those things that they do where they do like that shower and they like
yeah,
Like in Monsters Inc.
yeah.
Wait, did you lick the bag or did you lick your fingers?
I thought I was gonna
She
get
licked
like
all the tomatoes.
out something. No one said anything. And then out of my peripherals I could see everyone else like struggling. And I was like, you know what? I'm not the only one.
Yeah.
No,
But
you're not. I've had the
I
same
needed
exact
to get
problem.
more veggies. I was smarter the next go around. I just went to that area where they missed it, where it's like,
Smart.
shh.
Ugh.
But I wasn't
Oh.
there waiting for the mist to go.
You're just holding your hands out.
You just got-
Come on,
No, the trick is you stick your finger straight into the cilantro and parsley.
that's a good idea.
Yeah, just kind of-
Just kind of shake it around.
Yeah, yeah.
Get
Give
your
it a
hands
good
all
wiggle.
moist.
Yeah,
There you go.
I'm just feeling this out. I got to see if it's the one that I want.
Yeah, you got to feel that produce.
I've had that problem with dog poop, but you can't very well just stick your fingers in the dog poop and use that. See, then
I mean, you
you make that
could.
face.
Yeah.
I suppose it's not
have a
impossible.
pee on them a little bit.
There you
Okay?
go.
There's been so many
Gotta get
times I've
bacon.
gotten dog pee on my hands.
Yeah.
Do you ever
Same.
like? Because there's been a lot of times when you can't tell if your dog goes pee. You let him out, and he comes back, and he's like, I want a treat, so I'm just back now. And then you can't tell sometimes by looking because you've done a really good job trimming his pee hair, and so you got to just feel with your fingers, and you got to flick his dick a little bit and see if it drops a little bit of droplets on your fingers.
Do you have to do
And
any
then
of that though? Oh, okay, yeah.
Is that pee? No.
Weird. More.
He just said
Dogs these days, sometimes they try to trick you. They'll go and dip their dick in like water.
he just fucks a puddle.
Right in a puddle. Yep. He does that.
So you don't want to get got.
Still gets his treats, and I get my ringworm. So everybody's happy.
Everybody wins.
Yep.
Oh.
You guys want to hear another Tony the Tiger tweet that I
Yes.
found this? Tony, I need more vitamin D in my Frosted Flakes. Can you come over and give me some milk? In quotes.
Oh.
Winky face 3. Tweeted 2:33 a.m. November 5th, 2015.
What's that face?
8 a.m. They get started early.
The smiley face with the 3.
Honestly, I call it like a
Is it like a cat face?
Call it ooh woo.
Like a
Yeah.
It's supposed to be cheeks?
I think it's either supposed to be a cat face or it's like a kissy, but it's like sideways.
Kinda like
and
I
this-
thought that was an
kinda like this
asterisk
face?
to the side.
Oh,
Okay.
I don't know.
I guess kind of like a chibi Pikachu, or like a Pikachu with a Rick and Morty mouth.
Kind of, yeah.
Mm.
Let me see if I can find a picture of that.
Pikachu with a Rick and Morty mouth.
Yeah.
Okay, just going for it. So what have you been watching during the quarantine, stuff like that? Got anything new?
not new, but a good one. This Is Us. That's a good one.
Oh yeah, I liked that show.
Yeah, and then
For
Working
while.
Moms, Good Girls on Netflix.
This Is Us sounds like it's a realistic drama about a relationship.
Yeah.
Comedy drama.
You. But it's much deeper than that. Like,
That's what my head tells me, and then I go like, ooh, that sounds too like I'll cry and I'll laugh and all my emotions will be accessed the whole time and I'll love it and it's too much.
that show fucks me up. Like there are some days after I watch that where like I'm just a wreck. Like I'm crying, but I'm smiling at the same time.
Oof.
There's like crusted like snot from like 30 minutes ago on me.
Yep.
There's food because I've been eating. Yeah, I
It's
get
like-
up. I don't even know like what day it is.
Yeah, that's like me when I watch Moana. It just
Moana
fucks my
does
world
that.
up. Oh man.
Yeah, I had Moana music stuck in my head all day today.
Let it go.
Uh-huh.
There you go.
Well, isn't
Wait.
that Frozen?
I don't know.
Talking to a daycare teacher, so I know all the.
Yeah. There's a lot of people that like the new Frozen movie and they say the music is great and it's just great. And I wasn't a fan of the first Frozen because everybody was like, "Oh, if you like Tangled, you'll like Frozen. It's awesome." And so I loved Tangled and I saw Frozen and was like, "This movie's not good at all. What the fuck is wrong with you people?" And then the second time, the second one came out and they're like, "Oh, it's so much better than the first Frozen. If you didn't like the first Frozen, you'll love the second one because it's different. Songs are better. Second one sucks. It's terrible. It's way worse than the first one. Fuck Frozen."
Harsh take.
Wow.
Yeah.
I found the
Tell me how
picture,
you
by the
really
way.
feel.
Spicy,
That's right
hot,
there.
fiery take.
Yeah. Not.
I'm kind of like indifferent about it. I don't think it's as great as everyone says it is. I honestly would go Moana over Frozen. I think that How Far
Yeah.
I Will Go song is better.
Oh man, that even just that song will make me cry. It's
Yeah.
like the power of the like girl overcoming what the adults say she can't do, and she's like, "Fuck you, I'm gonna go do it." And it's that whole thing. And then I have a daughter, so there's just part of me that's like, she's gonna go. Yeah, I'm
I
not.
feel like
I'm gonna
that's
freak
the
out now.
premise of every Disney movie. Think about it.
Yeah, I guess that's kind of true.
Jasmine literally ran away. Like Pocahontas,
Yeah, I
you
just
know.
didn't have a kid then.
Mulan, like cut her hair, joined the army. Like Disney is just teaching all the children to say "fuck you"
Yeah.
and do what you want.
But also find a nice prince to marry you.
Yeah, make sure you have someone to take care of you.
I guess that's more Disney than Pixar is a little more empowering.
Yeah, that's true. Tangled is Disney. Frozen, I think, is also. Is it Pixar? I don't think it's Pixar.
Frozen,
No,
I
I
think it's
think it's just
Disney.
Disney.
Yeah, they're both
Yeah,
just Disney.
I guess Disney got away from the whole prince thing after. What was even the last prince?
Well, you see, they're trying to brainwash your little girls into being lesbians.
Well, it's working.
It really is, actually.
It's great.
You know what pairs well with a Disney princess is another Disney princess. I've seen the videos online.
I think they're turning you into a lesbian.
Princess and the Frog was like one of the first ones that had like she wasn't really a princess and he's not really a prince. Well, he was kind of a prince that he's traveling, but like that was the first one that was more of an unconventional. Like she doesn't really want to deal with that guy the whole time.
I didn't see that one.
Oh, okay, it's really good.
That's what I've heard.
It's southern. That's why I like it.
I always liked
Oh,
Aladdin because it's
I
about.
like that soundtrack too. It's a good one.
Is there a lot of like New Orleans jazz?
Yes.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's cool. I should see that. I don't know why I didn't.
Yeah, it's really good. There's a lot of like really cool art montages. I don't know how
Nice.
you know how sometimes Disney like Moana did that also. Disney they'll do like a little song and everything, the whole art style will change and
Like
everything
in
that.
Hercules.
Hercules, yeah, they did that on the sides of the pots and stuff like that. That happens in whatever I was talking about.
Princess and the Frog.
Thank you. Yeah. I was
Yeah.
taking my memory medicine earlier.
Oh yeah,
How's-
that voodoo magic witch doctor guy. Like when he sings his whole song,
Yeah.
it's really cool. Yeah, I know what you mean. I see
like
what you mean.
I like that whole thing, and just any sort of song or like memory or whatever goes into a certain art style. It's really cool.
Oh, I really liked the Jermaine Clement part in Moana.
Yeah,
That was cool.
weird thing in the middle of that movie. He should
Super
have been a
weird.
bigger character, but that character was. I try to not have problems with children's movies because I'm a fucking adult and I shouldn't be.
Oh yeah, what'd you think of Frozen and
Getting
Frozen
all-
2?
Getting all worked up about shit. Okay, so it's water and hair are the two hardest things to animate. That's been talked about by like all computer animators. And some of the easiest things to animate are ice and ice. So who gives a fuck about Frozen? It's just a cash grab of like, oh, we can make this cheaper if we make it Frozen.
You're upset because the setting that it exists in was too easy to animate.
Yes.
Okay.
But it's like they also, I feel like they just made an algorithm to they designed the castle and then they just like made a program that would design it for her stupid things. This is all just me.
Yeah, I'm gonna look up what Frozen has on Rotten Tomatoes real fast.
I've also never seen Frozen.
Me neither.
It's not good.
Yeah, that's why I haven't.
I'm done.
Holy shit!
It keeps getting brought back up to me.
Got a 90% on Rotten Tomatoes.
90%. Give me Tangled.
Okay.
Rotten Tomatoes.
Marie, how's the weed situation in Columbus?
It's so expensive. I got
Ugh.
spoiled living in Oregon.
How much?
Yeah.
What's the price points there?
Like 10 a gram.
Damn.
No matter what, pretty much. And then, like for example, if you want to get like an ounce, probably like 200.
Ugh. That's too
Yeah.
much.
The place that's right there, it's about 200 feet that way from where we live. We can get an ounce for $60.
I know. I remember because
fucking
Nelson and
nuts.
I were going to a place that was doing $50, like doing sales for $50, and it was
We're so
I'm
spoiled.
back.
Yeah.
Yeah, we really are. I think about that sometimes. Like when I started smoking weed and up to only a few years ago, getting weed was so hard because I didn't know weed people. And
Yeah.
it was like $40 for an eighth was my dealer hooking me up.
Mm-hmm.
Like that was a really good
Yeah.
price.
Yep.
And it
Yep.
was like 40 for a quarter. Holy shit, really?
Yeah.
And like if
That was
I
unheard
pay
of.
more than like $25 for a quarter now, I'm like, I'm not coming here ever again.
I'm not
This
looking
is
above
ridiculous.
this point on the menu.
Yeah.
But you got to get the fancy stuff sometimes, though.
Yeah, but I don't know how my tolerance for flour stays where it is, but like even when I smoke the fancy stuff, it doesn't affect me more than like when I smoke the $60 an ounce because that's like the cheaper price at the store over there. And so
Yeah.
it's all kind of just the same to me. If I smoke different kinds like concentrates or like out of a pen or whatever, that'll hit me
Yeah.
differently. Edibles hit me differently, but
Ooh.
it's just like the 3 different kinds. I think
Yeah.
I've hit the peak of like how high I can get with things. Smoking.
That's how I am with flour too. Dabs and wax oils and stuff that shit will still fuck me up.
Yeah.
I haven't
Edibles,
tried any
I've been
of that.
making my own lately,
Yeah.
and last week I made these blueberry muffins, sprinkled
Ooh.
sugar on top. They were so good, a little too good, and I ate too much. And I was
Oh, right. Yeah. How was that?
That's
Oh, yeah.
the blessed curse of edible making.
Uh-huh.
it was good. And then I learned how to like, dose it out to where I'm not like stupid, but it's interesting. It's fun. I made banana bread. I've made we did brownies and cookies, of course.
Classic.
Is it in
Muffins.
butter?
We're gonna do a cake this time around.
Oh, that's fun.
My favorite's Rice Krispie treats. Like it's easy, but it's
Oh,
just
yeah.
so good.
Oh
Yeah.
man, that'd be so nice to have a birthday cake that gets you high on your birthday.
That'd be pretty good,
That'd
yeah.
be really nice.
Although
My
the
friend's
candles
roommate
can be
made
joints.
one.
Your
They
friend
made-
what?
My friend's roommate made her one for her birthday, and I was
Aw.
like, "Best roommate ever."
That's so sweet.
I want to go to that birthday
Then
party.
you gotta be smart. When you make edibles, you gotta make two. Like you gotta make a regular version and then your edible version,
That is
because
smart.
then when you get hungry, you can just eat your It sucks like when it tastes good and you want more, but you like literally can't eat more.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the worst.
Oh, that's like that fudge that I get. I get this thing. It's just a brick of fudge, and it's like 50 milligrams, the whole thing. And I'm a total wimp, so I just have to take a little bite.
It's really funny.
So good.
She takes a little bite.
I just want to eat it.
Of a 50 milligram thing, and she's like, "Ooh, I get real high from this business." And last night, I did in one mouthful. I took 100 milligrams of gummies, and I just I ate like
Oh, if you're
God.
listening to this, check it out on our Twitch.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was last night. We streamed with Jeff and playing video games and stuff like that, and I listened back to it today, and it was pretty messy. My brain was just kind of half speed, and a lot of things were a lot
Weird.
funnier. Yeah,
It's almost like you took 100 milligrams of marijuana.
yeah. No, I finally felt it.
You
Wow.
broke through.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
It was funny watching you try and set that up, though, as everything was like kicking in,
Oh,
seemingly.
Yeah, well, so there's like a lot of cords. If I'm doing like game streaming, I have to hook up like a lot of different cords and adapters and stuff like that. And then I was like, okay, it's all set up, and then nothing worked, and I had forgotten like power cords, like the one thing, the main fucking thing that you need to turn stuff on. I was like, it's not working, and then I started freaking out, and then I noticed the power cord, and then other stuff with just not hitting like update on it's yeah. I was really
the
high.
funniest thing was when you left the title.
Yeah, no. So I was the last when you record on Twitch. So it uses your last title for your recording if you don't update it. So I didn't know that there was an update button. So me and Zach were going to record, and it was titled "Chad's daughter decides everything in Skyrim" because that was the last thing I did. We were playing Skyrim, and so I just set it to go because I thought it was an updated title. And then we put a whiteboard in front of it that said 96ing, be right back. And then I just put the camera on it. And so the title is Chad's daughter decides everything. And then it just says, the screen says 96ing, be right back. And it's just, yeah, it was a whole
90,
fucking mess. Huh?
96ing?
It's, Zach put that because it's a funny version of 69ing.
Yeah, okay.
But still, it's not something I want to put on the internet with saying that me and my daughter are doing that. It's not.
Silly 69ing.
It's where you just stand back to back and one of you is upside down, right?
Yeah, it's a handstand.
Well, not standing,
workout.
I don't think.
It's wholesome.
You're just
Standing, yeah, that would be.
That's true.
You're just resting your head between someone's thighs, their buttocks.
Mine does.
The biggest mistake I ever made with edibles was taking them on an airplane multiple times.
The biggest mistake.
Every time.
That's a fun way to word that. You could tell that joke again by either
I-
tagging it or introing it like that.
Yeah, I should. That's a fun joke.
Have you been writing, Marie?
What about it?
I have, but I haven't really gotten the chance to test it out.
Yeah, for
So,
sure.
It's just kind of a bunch of ideas. and
I haven't been
con-
writing anything.
Really?
Yeah, I just like I have an idea and I'm like, oh, that's kind of funny. Who knows when the fuck I'll be able to talk about it? Okay, and then I just let it go away, and if it comes back, cool. If it, I don't. I'm just kind of
Mine
nervous
never
to write
come
right now.
back.
I thought I had a good idea the other day, and I started typing it out and quit first sentence in because it was just trash bags are weird. And I was like, I'm not even going to finish this.
That's the thing. There's like nothing to look at.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
because when you're out doing shit, you have different stimuli coming into your brain and you have thoughts about different things. But when you're stuck at home, you're just like, that chair's a fun color.
And yeah, why are all chairs brown? Couches brown. They're just all shades of brown.
How come when I
Chair-
vacuum, there's still dog hair?
Yeah. And the problem is, like, everything that's happening in the news right now is not things that I really want to joke about
Yeah.
since the start of the whole, like,
Yeah.
since quarantine on.
Do you have any pets?
Ooh, murder hornets, actually. I would joke
Yeah.
about that.
I got a little dog, a little Yorkie. He's my homie. He's so cool.
Is he nearby? Is he around?
No, he's over sleeping with my brother-in-law. I'm staying with my sister right now, so they're in bed.
Aw.
It's like he has this thing like where he loves men. I don't know if he can sense the testosterone, but loyalty doesn't matter to him. So, for example, my boyfriend, he was just stuck by his side, even though I'm the one who's raised this little motherfucker and fed him everything, do everything for him. As soon as like a guy walks in the room, he's like, "See ya." I'm gonna go sniff his dick. I don't know why he does the same thing. My mom came to visit with her fiance for Thanksgiving this last year, and they were staying in the guest room, and my dog was trying so hard to like squeeze in between them so he could get closer to my mom's fiance, just because he's a guy. And I don't know why he's done it like since he was a puppy. Because when I got him, my dad did not want me to get a dog. I had to convince him. I had this whole presentation of like what I can, like how much it costs, what I'm gonna do, all these things, and why it's great for people to have dogs. They finally let me get one.
Oh wow,
And he didn't want that thing anywhere near me. But my dog would always follow him into the office and sit underneath his chair. My dad would just be pissed, like, and I'm like, "Dude, he likes you." He's like, "I don't like it."
Did they ever do that thing where your dad finally came around and you would catch him like petting the dog and be like, "Oh, fuck it, get out of here." Oh.
Yeah, there was a couple moments because he's so freaking cute.
Yeah. Is he pure Yorkie?
He's a little bit poodle.
Oh wow, that's what I have.
Yeah,
Cool.
Yorkie poodle.
Yeah, Yorkie poodle.
Oh, they're so cute. They're the best, and they don't shed, so that just automatically puts them like up there.
Yeah, how old is he?
9. I don't even like to think about that because yeah.
My Leo's 10.
Oh no.
Yeah. I mean, but they live for a long time, the small dogs. So like I hope
They
that you know, I'm hoping we have a good like 5 or 6 years left. It sucks that he's like over the hill. And
Yeah.
like to think about that. I try not to, but he's still spry.
Mhm. Yeah,
I mean,
same.
That still happens. What's his name?
Ryder.
Ryder?
With a Y. Ryder.
Nice. Were you just driving her by a moving company when you named him?
I didn't even know that company existed when I named him.
My dog's name's Hertz Penske, actually.
Very funny. But no, it just came. I think I was looking at dog name websites, and it was between Ryder, Jack, and Simba. And I saw him, and we went to this. It was a dog groomer. I'm sorry, judge me.
That's
But
how I got Leo.
You said what?
That's how I got Leo, from a dog groomer.
Okay,
Yeah.
yeah.
Cheap.
But they were all playing outside, and he was like mounting this rock. He looked like he was about to hump it. Like, you know how they do that hunchback thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, so he was doing that number, and I was like, I want that one.
That one fucks rocks. Hell yeah.
Got priority. He knows what he wants.
That's great.
It turns out he wants dick.
But yeah, I got my dog from a groomer, and it was
'Cause
Maybe.
it was, I don't know. It
'Cause he
really
likes
wants
men?
to. He wants to be near
He likes
men,
yeah.
I guess.
he likes things that are hard.
yeah, it's fine.
My brain was still going on the rock part.
I
and
just-
was like,
You know, she's
Rocks,
still
please carry on.
she's still
I'm-
thinking about your gay ass dog.
I'm just thinking about how old my dog
no,
is.
it's weird. Like, you gotta see it. It's so strange, and people don't believe me, but yeah.
I would love to watch your dog be gay. That sounds like a lot of fun.
But no, he's not gay because my sister's friend, she brings her dog over, and that dog is gay. He's a golden doodle or whatever. And he's
Labradoodle.
obsessed with my dog, and he likes to lick my Ryder's ear. Like, and Ryder will like cringe and like run away like underneath the furniture. And this
Playing hard to get.
girl's like trying to get to him. And if Ryder leaves the room and like the door closes behind him and the other dog can't get to him, the other dog will just sit there at the door crying. Like, because
been
he
rejected.
wants my dog. And it's so weird because my dog doesn't like it. Like, he's always running away from him. And I've never seen like another male dog chase a male dog. It's so weird, and I just want to protect him.
Aw.
Does he have an issue with bigger dogs, or is he fine with them?
He's fine with them.
Nice.
Just unless they start licking the inside of his ear.
Yeah.
Like, no one wants that. Poor thing.
Yeah, until Leo gets really comfortable around a big dog, he does not like them. He shows his teeth, and they're all funky looking. And it's really funny when he does that face.
It's hilarious.
But when he was really young, he got picked up by a Rottweiler and like thrown a little bit, and so he's ever since then he's just been like, nope.
Fuck that.
Yep.
Yeah.
One
I
and
wouldn't
done.
trust it either.
Yeah, if I got picked up by a Rottweiler, I'd be like, no, fuck those guys. No thanks.
Yeah.
Do we have any emails?
We do actually have some emails.
Cool.
Yeah.
Let's check our emails.
Do you want?
You don't have to record that. What? Okay. Oh yeah, thanks.
This is a fun email coming to us
Check some
from. Hey, do you remember Curtis? Curtis Everett's?
I don't. Do they overlap?
think she left right before his
Okay, well, Curtis asks, what can cure small white
Thank you.
papal dots on my penile head? Do you know?
Oh, papule.
Papule?
Papule.
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 What? So this
That's my
person.
favorite of LaCroix.
This person has little like pimples.
White dots on the head of their penile.
Yeah, it's like pimples, right? Popule.
Sure.
A pustule is a pimple.
Yeah.
Maybe a popule.
Papule.
P-O-P.
Papu.
Popule.
P-A-P-U-L-E.
Papu.
How do you spell it?
P-A-P-U-L-E.
I think it's I think you can cure it by just covering it up with makeup.
Oh yeah, no.
Rubbing
makeup is a
alcohol.
Good idea.
Just
Spray
dip.
paint.
Spray paint.
Spray paint.
Good idea. I'm not gonna. I gotta.
Yeah, no.
Anyways,
just,
yeah, I'll reply to that later.
Reply spray paint.
Spray paint.
Okay, cool.
All right.
Next,
This comes from Jean.
Thank you.
Jean? Jean?
J-E-A-N.
Jean.
Jean?
Ja.
Young.
Do you think
You gotta,
Yeah,
consent?
there
you
you
gotta
go.
do that face.
Yeah, the face really
Jean.
gets it. Jean.
You gotta put your tongue in a knot while you say it. Put your,
No, if I do that too much, my face cramps up.
do you
To be
ever
honest.
get the cramp right here?
Yeah, I get it right there and like on the side here.
I was making.
It's so weird.
We were talking to Jeff on the phone last night on video call, and I was just making stupid faces in the phone, and then my throat cramped up, and then I had to just get the phone away because I couldn't handle it.
You
I had to
ever
have a reset?
massaged your tongue?
Is that a thing?
Yeah, so I was making. I'm not gonna make the face right now, but I was making some crazy faces
Just in case.
into the like really close up to the camera, and just because it's fun to make faces at Jeff, and then my face cramped up. Right, like this muscle that's right in your.
That's it. That's the bottom of your tongue. If you stick
Yeah.
your thumb in there, you can massage it.
Yeah, I massage
if you,
my tongue.
If you relax all your business, you like really get up under there, put your head forward.
Nice.
If
Yeah.
you're just listening to
What's
this, I highly suggest checking it out on YouTube just this moment right
It's
now.
great. I learned it from his
Oh.
teacher.
Body.
It's it's
That sounds like a very like star
It's
part of the body to like
Yeah.
cramp up. My throat.
well. There's also like if you do this.
Oh, yeah.
I don't like making the face.
I've definitely gotten
but you
stuck
you
here.
yeah, this will cramp right here, whatever like tendon that is, and you'll just get stuck. Like, oh shit!
Yeah, is this forever?
It almost started happening right then. Yeah,
That's how it happens.
It's scary.
Fucking
Next
sucks.
step, I'm in a wheelchair, controlling it with my mouth.
Yeah, with your breath.
Okay,
What's
this from Jean.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Jean.
Sean.
Yeah, how do we say
Oh
it
shit,
again?
my neck.
Do you think consenting adults should be allowed to fight to death?
Oh.
It's still legal in some states, isn't it? Dueling.
Yeah.
Really?
Well, it's a self-protection thing, and
But like,
what's
like
the-
for sport.
no, I don't think for sport. I think it's like if they have.
If two people are like, all right,
Like, I challenge you to like Mortal Kombat,
Yeah.
basically.
Ooh. If they have to, if someone.
Oh, if
Okay.
it's hand to hand.
Let's say yes, but they have to yell Mortal Kombat before they do it.
Or someone has to yell, "Finish him."
Oh yeah, right at the
Yeah.
end.
Couple of
So
shoryukens.
when someone's just standing there. Shoryuken? What is going on here?
whoa, Emma with the Street Fighter knowledge.
Yeah, that's the other guy does Street Fighter. One guy does Mortal Kombat, and the other guy does Street Fighter.
That's true. That's a good idea.
The crossover.
Yeah.
That would actually be a cool crossover.
Remember when they did Marvel versus Street Fighter? Or I guess,
Yeah, Marvel vs. Capcom.
yeah, Marvel versus Capcom.
It's great. It's fun.
Yeah, that was when I worked at
Super
GameStop.
fast.
That was one of the games that would come in, and it would get traded in on PS2, and it would get sold for like $120
Mm-hmm.
because it was just such a competitive sport game.
Yeah, it had like
It was really rare, also.
I think it was like one of the first pro games that people would get into, like
Mm-hmm.
pro fighting games.
Do you play any games, Marie?
I'm not a gamer.
Video or otherwise?
What other games are people just out there playing hide and seek or like?
Well, sometimes
Yeah, or like
There's Extreme
cards
Tag
or a
on
board
Netflix.
game. Yeah, yeah.
Just,
Or like emotional games.
that's what I was thinking.
yes, I do like to toy with people's emotions.
Mm-hmm. Everyone plays games. We just found out what games you play.
That's what that Chris Isaac song's about.
I guess. I mean, I'll play like Mario Kart and stuff like that if someone has
yeah.
it. Have you ever heard of those Jackbox party games?
Yeah.
Yeah, we just did that the other night actually.
Those are fun.
Yeah. they're
Okay,
quite
yeah,
fun.
I like those.
Some of
That's
them are
pretty-
really stressful.
Yeah, they stress me the fuck out to the point where I don't really getting embarrassed when it comes to my intelligence. I don't know. For some reason, it's like when my creativity is being checked in front of people, I freeze up and then I get mad because it's like, well, fuck all you.
I can feel you getting mad through the wall.
Yeah, it's just like, I don't like this. And then so I just started drawing, racist pictures and. Yeah.
Before the protest.
I feel like how far that got you.
Like that matters. Yeah. Hey, that one was cool. I drew a basketball player.
That was actually a really cool picture.
I like it.
In general, yeah. Okay, this next question comes from. Do you remember Jeff Parks?
Who?
Yeah.
Wow, that's crazy. Jeff wants.
Wait, what?
Okay, this comes from Jeff Parks. If Supergirl is known for wearing super short skirts, how come her underwear doesn't show? If it does, what issues?
What issues from the underwear?
If hers does, what issues?
Yeah,
like what issues
Of the comic book.
I forgot she's a comic book.
Yeah, also a comic book character.
Just go to
Jeez, Jeff.
Jeff. Just go to images.google.com.
Safe search off.
Yep.
Go just look up.
Actually, you'll see her
Supergirl.
butthole if you go
Draw
safe
your
search
own.
off.
I was
Yeah,
gonna say, how do we know she doesn't have underwear?
yeah.
She may or she may not. It's
What if she's got Wonder Woman's invisible jet technology, but for her underwear? So she technically has it on.
Doesn't mean that it's not there.
So
That's true.
That's what I'm wondering if Jeff has actually like how far he's seen.
If he's like frame by framed or anything.
Yeah, because it's got a flap in the wind a little bit.
For sure, yeah.
Do you think they just animate all the way up and they're like, let's just not put underwear in there?
They just cut as soon as
it's a little
about to
cheaper,
get
like
to
those
there.
fucking Frozen people trying to animate
Oh
the
yeah.
ice. Like,
Here's
they
the
just
thing:
build
if
a
you don't
program.
show her wearing underwear, you never have to pay for underwear.
That's a good idea. That's how you save your money.
Yeah, that's where
Cut your corners.
that's how you get cocaine money out for your movie.
Yes.
All right. Yes. Okay. One more here.
Let me see if I can find one real fast.
Okay. Refresh the feed. So what are you gonna do once you get out here? Do you do the same thing, like as far as job goes?
Yeah, I'm gonna start looking at daycares. I started looking at a couple that look really interesting, but hopefully try to apply and have a job lined up there. Definitely gonna come back to Cap City for comedy.
Never heard of it.
It's actually it's
What's
the
it-
Infinity Room.
Yeah.
It's what?
So do you know the space in West Salem?
Yeah.
The concert club and restaurant?
I'm not. Oh yeah. I've been there for like one mic, I think.
Yeah, there used to be a mic there. So the space and Capital City Theater have merged and become Infinity Room. So we're going to have live music, comedy, and a restaurant and a full bar. And it's going to be really
Liquor.
sweet.
Yeah, I was actually there earlier this week, and I helped tear up
Liquor.
the stage.
Where's it gonna be located?
Same place.
Yeah, same place.
Yeah, so the space is moving into what was Capital City Theater.
Like Capital City Theater and the space are combining to create the Infinity Room.
Okay.
Yeah. So we're gonna be doing a lot more like music shows, a lot more comedy shows.
Yes.
Hell yeah, dude.
Yeah, it's going to be sweet.
I love it.
Yeah,
I
all the tech there is just so
It's
just
very
upgraded
advanced.
so much, and also they're going to be one of the things really holding them back from making a shitload of money was they couldn't sell alcohol, and they couldn't sell like other kinds of food because they couldn't sell alcohol or vice versa.
Well, and they couldn't have food because they couldn't have a kitchen, even though they had the space for a kitchen.
Yeah,
They had a room that was a kitchen at one point.
Yeah.
So now they have all that that's
Crazy.
going to happen as soon as they're open, and they're already doing food, and it's going to be coming out of there really soon, out of that location. And as soon as they open up, they're going to be able to sell liquor and like a full restaurant, and it's just going to be barfing money. It's going to be really cool, just because that's going to be so many things they can upgrade all their stuff, even though they don't really need to because they've been doing that consistently over all this. They've been just remodeling the whole place. It's
Yeah.
that's insane.
I'm excited to
was-
see what it looks like and how everything goes.
I forget if it was Chris or Julie that was explaining it to me, but they were like, the best thing about this is that like everyone involved has like kind of joined in on it after the place was created. So everyone kind of has ideas in their brain of like, oh, it'd be so much better if it was like this.
Yeah.
So now everyone just had the opportunity to tear everything down and just recreate it for what they wanted it to be.
Yeah, we're just implementing all the wishes we've had about what could be there.
Yeah, sturdier stage. It's crazy. I didn't realize how the stage was just, there's like some of the supports on the bottom were just not there. Like they fell off because people were bouncing around over so many years.
Oh, and just like there were times that I climbed under there to feed a cord through there, and I was like, oh, this is, I know where not to stand on the stage, or at least not to stomp.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't stomp here.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's just painted plywood. Or was.
Yeah, pretty much.
Some points you could see the ply.
Yeah, it's going to be a better stage.
Yeah, it's exciting.
Well, I can't wait.
All right, I got one more question from, this actually comes from my brother, Alex Chappell. Why don't McDonald's sell no hot dogs? McDonald's don't sell no hot dogs. Why?
Your brother.
Yeah.
Wait, that's the full question written out?
Well, the title is why don't McDonald's sell no hot dogs? And the question is McDonald's don't sell no hot dogs. Why?
It's almost like a poem,
Interesting.
really.
Yeah. How many syllables is it? Does it got does that qualify as a no?
I do.
No, I don't think it does.
Or maybe it's a palindrome?
Why hot dogs
No.
no sell don't
Huh?
It's
McDonald's?
almost, he did post on Facebook the other week that he was getting into riddles.
Oh, maybe
Is
he
Kind of
had
like a hobby? Is that like a hobby of its own? Like, what do you do? I do riddles.
Yeah, right?
I am the Riddler.
yeah. That's I've seen that turn out badly.
Why don't McDonald's sell no hot dogs? Well, they kind of sell a hot dog, I think, but it's in a patty form, and it's called the McRib.
Yeah, what is that?
Is that made of hot dog?
It's
I've
made
never had a
of
McRib.
it's
Have
made
you
of
had a McRib?
cheap pork cut.
I have not.
Me neither.
It's just like
I'm afraid. I know. I don't know. I don't know what that is.
well, they kind of only sell it when pork prices go way down because they just use all the extra pork,
That's so weird.
grind it up, make a rib-looking patty of it, and pull pictures.
It's like
See, because like I've been to like big awesome barbecue places, and you ever have a rack of ribs?
Yeah.
Oh,
And
yeah.
it's just like a thing that they just drop down in front of you, and they're like, "Fuck you, eat that, I dare you," and you're like, awesome.
Yeah, it's wild.
And then they like throw a towel at you because you're like, you need to clean up when you're done.
Please, I'm filthy.
Yeah, just spray
It
me out with a
just
hose.
doesn't
That's the
even-
best place. They're like, we'll spray you off with a hose if you tip us enough.
Well, it runs with a sprinkler afterwards.
I just put my mouth over the dude. So we got a new sink. This is one of my favorite things to do. So I eat a lot really fast, and then what I like to do is I take the nozzle thing out and I just hang my head over the sink, and then I just spray my whole mouth out.
It's a hot tip.
It's been one of my favorite things to do because it gets all the stuff that's like way up there, up in your gums and shit. And I could just go brush my teeth,
Floss
but
doesn't do the job.
I mean it does, but it's just another thing. You could feel the water shooting through your teeth.
It's like a water pick.
Yeah, but fuck those stupid things.
You have to
Like
cover
an
it.
enema for your mouth.
Huh?
Mouth enema.
Yeah, no, that's pretty much what it is. If something was marketed as the mouth enema, I'd buy it right as soon as I saw it. Even if it said, here's a mouth douche, I'd get that. I'd be like, nice marketing. I like that. It's a mouth douche. And then you have to do I don't know what a douche looks like. I think it's a ball that you squeeze.
I don't know. I've
And
never
then it
used
goes
one.
like that.
Oh,
Yes, do that.
it's just a backwash machine.
Yeah.
A douche.
Yeah, will you let's look up douches and how they work, because I don't really know.
You're not supposed to use
get
them,
myself
from my
water.
I
understanding.
know that there's a
I think there's like a squeezable bottle, and it has like a tube that you put in, and at the end of that tube has like little holes that do like.
Oh. It's like a little sprinkler.
it goes down your throat. And you just
Yeah.
Maybe not.
A
shoots
little
up the
in your
other
throat, a
side.
little bit in your ears.
Yeah.
Maybe
Wherever.
the ear. The ear might be fun. It might tickle a little bit.
I've done an ear
Well, you
wash.
can use it in your butt.
That shit feels crazy.
You can use a douche in your butt.
Yeah, I just clicked
an
on the one
ass
with
douche.
a very attractive woman.
What's she? What's
Ass douche.
okay? She's got
Look at this
she's
gal.
got tattoos
Hell yeah.
on her boobs.
She got titty tattoos.
Tattoos.
How to use a douche? And there's just
Part two.
There's just a lady. This is part 2.
Yeah.
Oh, so she's done. That's why she's smiling so much.
Okay. Good for her. You're not supposed to use them though. She's gonna get a yeast
Oh.
infection.
So douches are bad for you?
Yeah. They throw off your pH and they remove good bacteria that keeps everything regulated.
Actually, that was a trans person, and they were explaining how to use it in their butt. Not gonna
Oh,
lie.
okay. Well, that's probably supposed to happen.
yeah.
She still had those titty tattoos.
Tattoos.
All right.
Yeah. Is it?
Zing.
What the fuck is this? What are you watching? Okay, it's
I don't want to know, actually. Why did I even look? Why would I even look? I'm so sorry.
I mean, that'll be in the thing, so it'll be. Yeah,
Great.
It's gonna be nice.
How too basic. Oh, it's one of.
It's how to use a douche in a lot of things, like your toes. This one is an avocado. Okay,
Great.
that doesn't matter. When's the last time you used a douche, Marie?
A week before never.
Okay. Yeah, I haven't used one yet either. But now that I've talked about it, I've used a maxi pad. I've tried one of those out.
Oh yeah, last week.
Yeah, last week.
Was it 2 weeks ago?
That was.
A month ago.
Are they? Wait, did you honestly try one out?
I mean,
Yeah, I showed them pads.
I hadn't really fucked with one before, so I wanted to like fuck with one and like see how it works because I thought that it stuck to your butt or whatever.
Yeah, I thought you stuck it
Like,
onto your.
on ourselves?
Yeah, you stick it on your body. That's what I thought.
Oh no.
Like, yeah, that sounds painful.
And so I was like,
Or you have to
just
take it
gotta
off.
Fucking peel it. Oops, sorry.
How dare
Yeah,
you?
in a
Look at this.
pinch,
Reduce,
in a
reuse,
pinch,
recycle.
in a pinch, you can just use duct tape.
That's what I
Just seal it up.
Yeah, yeah. That's why I
tape it
mentioned it have periods because that's what happened on the regular.
Ugh. Horrifying thought.
Painful and messy.
We'd
the
make
pubes
reusable
and-
tampons immediately if men could have periods.
Yeah, for sure.
If men could have periods.
Well, there are reusable
A
pads.
gift. Do you rinse them out?
Do you
Clean
bring
'em.
them out? Is that what?
Do you?
Yeah, that's part of the process.
All right.
Slap it out.
Yeah.
I think those are pretty. I think the concept's pretty cool. I don't know. I'd be.
Whoa.
Yeah.
I'd try it, but I feel like that's eco-friendly and all that jazz.
It is. Well, I had a Diva cup for a while.
How
Now
was
I have an
that?
IUD, so I don't fuck with that shit anymore. But that was great.
Really?
Yeah, it was awesome. It was just, no trash and what?
It just sounds disgusting. I hate
Well,
it.
it's.
I mean, it's
Oh
a
my
bummer
God.
that like anybody has to like invent something for that, but it just to have another thing in there. It almost seems like it'd be better to just fucking go. I don't know because it's a.
And go where? Like just,
I don't
Yeah.
know. I don't. This is why
That's-
I don't have this conversation very often because it's like I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about, but I don't know if I'd want a silicone cup inside of me.
Can I ask you
well,
something?
it's
But I don't think anybody would.
what?
Is it true that you can use yogurt to help with yeast infections?
Yeah,
Oh, for real?
I think. I mean, I've never done it, but I've heard about that.
You fill up the douche pump with it, and then
I want to go back to Diva
it
cups.
helps. Like it provides like probiotics to help fight like
Yeah.
the.
What? Oh, okay, but you're not like rubbing it up inside of you.
that's why I put kombucha in my
no.
tea.
You're just
No,
eating the
no.
yogurt.
No, I think you just eat it.
Okay,
Like if you're ever taking
Okay.
antibiotics, it's good to eat yogurt.
never
'cause of
done it in my
that.
life. I don't trust them.
Well, that's.
Apparently, there's a woman out there that took like the bacteria culture
yeah.
China, yeah. And she made herself some homemade yogurt.
I've heard that. I've heard of women making bread from their own yeast too.
Oh, it's like all the breast milk stuff too, like breast milk ice cream shops.
I don't mind that. Breast milk's good.
Never tasted it. I heard it, but I heard it tastes like warm almond milk.
Yeah, if it's really sweet. Yeah, if you put breast milk in the fridge and then you drink it, I mean, if you take a little taste of it, I've never drank it. It's not like I've had a cup of it and been like, great. But
They just take the hose and spray your face off.
yeah. No, it's not bad. It really does just taste like almond milk that's sweetened. And then if you think of it coming out of a person, then you get grossed out.
Yeah,
And it's like,
that-
oh, that's just a
The whole idea of.
that's just a
Well, yeah, I think if you imagine like drinking milk from a cow, it would make it less pleasant as well.
That's true. I'm
Like, if
somehow
you're
still less
actually
grossed out.
thinking- And like thinking like this is from an udder.
I don't know.
Wait. If you had to drink milk straight from a cow's teat, would you get your mouth right up to it, or would you kind of get a little bit away and squeeze it?
Yeah, you got to do a little squirt.
Yeah, because I don't want to get my mouth right up to those
You do
nasty
a
little hangers.
milk pick.
You know how close that is.
They're,
Yeah,
they're,
milk pick.
they're a little hairy on the hairier side.
Yeah, I would think so.
Yeah.
That's not
Or at
really-
least not a nice texture to
There's
have
a
in
lot
your
of
mouth.
business going on down there.
If I'm going to be under a cow drinking its milk, I'm gonna go full experience, and I'm gonna need to put my mouth around the cow's udder
Are you gonna try and get 4 udders in at the same
And
time?
just try to. I'm gonna try to do the thing
You're gonna,
because you're supposed to squeeze at the top and pull down. Squeeze. It's the same thing with the Gogurt penis peeing issue. You squeeze at the top and you pull down, and it gets all the stuff out of there, and that's how you get. That's how you get it out, and then you just squeeze with your lips, and you pull out with a suckling action. And I
Right,
think it, I
like
think
a
it
baby
worked.
cow.
Yeah, no, I.
Have you done this before?
No.
You sound like
But I'm thinking a
well-
lot about
well
it right
researched.
now, and I think that it would be if I'm gonna be under a cow. God, I'd probably get fucking kicked.
Yeah, that's why I don't want to be underneath
or at
the red.
least
I want
peed on.
did they know to not like use the restroom like while you were down there, or would they just start like pissing?
Oh, that would suck.
What if you're down there sucking on it too good and the cow starts to orgasm?
Oh,
Well, then you both get to enjoy the experience.
You have to give the cow a cigarette afterwards.
Have you ever been kicked by an animal, like a big animal? I got kicked by a cow when I was young.
I got kicked by my
no,
cat.
you did not.
Yeah, no. When I was at my uncle's farm, he had horses and cows, and I was like 5, and I ran up behind a cow and I smacked it on the ass with both of my hands like this,
this
and
makes
it
sense.
kicked me like right in the chest stomach area.
Yep.
And I got up and I was like, oh, okay, don't ever do that. And
Oh
then
my
like right after that, it was like they just gave me the whole talk of like, yeah, you don't ever sneak up behind a cow or a horse because if they want to, they'll just kill you.
Was it one
quick.
foot, or was it both feet, or was it just like a fuck off?
No, I think it just did a quick like jump and just kick real quick because it like as soon as my hands hit, I was like on the ground.
Wow.
So it was just like a quick, I think, flick of the feet.
Crazy.
But yeah, that's one of the earlier things I remember.
Yeah, that would stick with me.
Attacked by
Yeah.
a lion in my African village.
What?
Wait,
Yeah.
really?
What?
Oh,
I wish when I tell people I'm from Africa, I want to have this like
Yeah.
riveting like African adventure, wild thornberries type of life, but it's never no.
How long were you there?
It's like 2 years. Well, the rest of my family, but I moved here when I was 2.
Okay.
Yeah,
which country?
Rwanda.
Awesome.
You ever go back?
I want to. I still have some family there.
That's
so
cool.
It'd be worth. I definitely need to visit for sure.
How are the hotels?
I can't say. I heard they're pretty good, but yeah.
I don't even know what that was about.
I
I
just
know
knew the
that
name,
there's-
but I don't know what I'm referencing.
Yeah.
To be honest.
It was a
A movie,
I
Hotel-
have no
Hotel
idea. I
Rwanda?
don't know why.
Isn't that a
I'm
movie?
even-
Yes, about
it
the
up.
feud between the Hutu and the Tutsi. Is that
Look
right?
at you, girl. Yeah.
It's just in there. I got it.
Nice.
Yeah, but it had Don Cheadle. Don Cheadle played
Yeah,
the main.
yeah. I think I watched it in high school for a class.
Oh man, this
Really
place
liked
looks
it.
all beautiful.
Yeah.
Ooh, that
It's a-
that dome thing looks pretty
It
sweet.
was pretty accurate.
That's what I've heard.
Yeah.
What's that dome building
What?
with all the colors?
Kigali Convention Center. I don't know.
Oh, I was born in Kigali.
Oh, cool. They have a really cool convention center.
Ah.
Yeah.
I have to keep that in mind.
Yeah, next time you're there, just
If there are any conventions
Yeah, hit
you
it up.
want to hit up.
Very cool.
African Comic Con. I don't know.
Well, that's
I
cool.
don't know what they do.
What do your what brought you here from there? Like, what do your parents do? If
Well, we left because of the genocide,
oh,
but even then,
I
my
would
dad.
too.
Yeah, I think everybody kind of booked it.
Yeah, it
but
seems kind of smart.
my dad did economics. He kind of budgeted. He would work for the state once we got here and budgeted state resources and did that kind of thing. My mom was a pharmacist for the longest time, and now she does counseling.
cool.
But yeah, he was already studying abroad in the U.S. when the genocide started. So when all that started, sorry, I'm tired. When all that began,
That's fine.
he actually had some connections because he was studying at the University of Tennessee, Knoxville. So we ended up moving to Nashville because we knew some people through my dad's work, and that's kind of how we got to the U.S. We do have family that chose to go to Canada and Belgium because Rwanda is a French-speaking country.
Oh, cool.
It's just easier for them to assimilate. instead of having to learn a completely new language.
Yeah.
But
So
yeah,
that,
it's kind of
so that was almost an option for you of going somewhere like. I guess your dad had the job lined up, so never mind.
yeah. He had all the connections over here, so it was just an easier route.
Yeah.
Mm.
Do you speak French at all?
Un peu, but a little bit, but that's only because of what I studied in high school.
Oh, okay.
We didn't really speak it around the house. We spoke the native language more. It's Kinyarwanda. And so that's what I know more of from back home.
That's cool.
Yeah. It's pretty interesting.
Sweet. Well, I'm super excited to have you move back. That was an insanely awesome surprise. I didn't know that.
Yeah, we got an
I know.
exclusive
That's
on
a
this one.
scoop. That's a exclusive scoop.
Yeah, they're all about likes and scoops, and
Yep.
I don't give a shit about that kind of stuff. I'm not a news channel, but
Me never have a TMZ.
I'm happy about
people.
people. Poof, poof, poof. Yeah, for sure. We're gonna do
It's called the soup,
It's gonna be
the stew.
the poop, the toilet. Okay, I'm pooped. Okay, thank you very much for being on our show. It's been so great to see your damn face again, and I'm so happy that we get to see it in person soon.
Yeah.
Is there anything that you want to plug or anything? It's hard to do plugs right now. I get that.
No, I think I can't wait to be back. I really do miss you guys. The comedy scene over here is pretty good, but I mean, it's definitely not the same. I miss Salem and that whole area. But yeah, no, I just can't wait to see you guys. Nothing really going on besides the move.
You have some comedy stuff on YouTube and or Facebook, right?
No, not yet, because I don't have
Okay.
to get the balls to put anything up. But maybe in the future.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I don't have anything really either, so.
Okay.
Yeah, it's no biggie. But yeah, super happy that we got to have you on here. Do you want to say anything? It sounded like I cut you off earlier.
Oh no, I was just gonna ask the same question.
Neat.
Yeah.
All right, Zach, how are you?
All y'all can suck my dick. You can give me a phone call. I'll put it on my calendar, and we can get that scheduled out.
What's that number?
Fuck the haters. 503-383-6666.
Yeah, that's what it is. Don't refer back to the last episode where I put it flashing on the screen when he reads it, and then I had it spin.
But yeah, fuck all y'all.
Yeah. All right.
Wow. Well said.
Have a good night.
Thank you very much, Marie. It's been nice seeing you, and we'll see you soon.
Bye.
Can't wait.
Have a good night.
Bye.
Yeah.
Bye.
Cool. All right.
That's so exciting.
That is so damn exciting. Is there anything that you want to plug? This will be out before this weekend, maybe this weekend-ish. What's
Okay.
today?
With the
Monday. Okay. I have a
Yeah.
hard time
Well,
remembering all that shit.
I should plug then. The next best thing is returning on the 13th.
What's that?
It is a live streamed comedy and music show from the Infinity Room stage to screens everywhere.
And music now.
And music, yeah. We're
Just like
we're
what we were
doing
talking about.
Exactly. We're this is the first show at Infinity Room.
Full bar?
There will not be a full bar. There may or may not be liquor. Just kidding. OLCC, there will not be liquor. We're gonna have two
Yeah, I guess
comedians.
that's kind of risky to like just get that out there for sure. Like,
Well, it's a private event technically, so
well, and yeah, everybody's figuring out what all the rules are and maintaining every sort of like
yes.
piece of, I don't know. That's when, if anybody were to hear that like there's a lot of comedy stuff going on at a comedy place when comedy is not really supposed to be happening right now, that might just like make people go like, wait, what? How's that happening? But
Yeah.
it's all under distancing and
Everyone has their own mics and equipment and everything, and we're bleaching surfaces. Everyone's got their own table they sit at,
the
and
people that are in charge of the whole event and the theater are almost more concerned about people's health than they should be, which is a really good thing.
well, yeah, it's better to be overly cautious with that kind of thing. And I was
Totally.
when we started doing the show, I was kind of worried that somebody might reach out and say this is very irresponsible what you're doing and blah blah blah, but no one has said anything. The only response has been like, thank you for doing a show. because
Yeah.
we need a show. So we're doing a show.
very
We
good.
have, whoops, that probably didn't sound very good. We have Jesse Whitehead and Nick Puente doing some comedy.
Who?
You know. Just rewind a few seconds.
We need to get Jesse Whitehead on this show.
Yes.
soon. Jesse, if you're out there, I know you're not out there. He's not out there. He's in there. But yeah, no, I want to get Jesse Whitehead on.
Yeah.
this.
Future guest Jesse Whitehead, past and potentially future guest Nick Puente.
Fuck Nick Puente.
Oh,
Fuck
well,
that guy.
Past guest only, apparently.
He's one of the haters.
And then we have Mad Violet, who's a really killer local band. They're a trio. They do rock and roll. It's like they're really fun.
The new stage is going to be built by then, right?
Yeah, I think that's the plan.
Hell yeah.
What day is that?
That is Saturday the 13th at 7 p.m.
On Facebook?
What's
on
today?
Facebook Live.
That's in. Is that this week?
That's this Saturday.
Or is that?
That's
This
this
Saturday.
upcoming Saturday.
Cool.
The Saturday that happens next is the one that it
Saturday
is.
the 13th, the spookiest of days.
Uh-huh.
This should be put together by then. That should be.
Well, and if it's whoa, oh my god. Ugh.
Oh, he just ate poison.
What were you
Just
guys
made me
saying?
take out my headphones. What? No. Oh. I tried leaning away from the mic. That didn't help. Well, if this does come out after that show, god
No.
damn it, Zach. Then wow, what a killer show that was. It was so amazing, and you can probably still watch the video.
Yeah, check out Infinity Room.
Mm-hmm.
Did they fix the Roo?
Yes, it is Room.
The Roo has been fixed, everybody.
Yeah,
the
no more Roo.
Has been fixed. Were you? So I was talking to Ty on the one I recorded
Who?
with Ty, and Ty Boys.
Fuck that guy.
Yeah, totally.
Go on.
And I was telling him, and he was like, I was something about Capital City Theater, and I do the joke pretty much every time, like, what's that? I don't know, because it's just not a business anymore. It's a different name. And he goes, oh yeah, Infinity Roo. And then he goes, why would they do that? And I was like, wait, what? And he goes, I mean, I get it, because it's like infinity, and you're not finishing it. It's never done. And I was like,
Wow.
oh, you thought it was that? That's not, no. It's
I think
just
a lot of people did,
yeah,
probably.
it sucks. It's just like, I was
Even
like,
though
no,
we
it's just
posted about it, we even got a weird bad review about it. It was just.
It was
yeah.
Ty.
Was it Ty? That makes
Probably.
sense. I could see it.
Yeah, he was just
Sounds like poo.
I told.
that was the review, right?
That was one of his comments on his own review. After they were like, "We're sorry that you think that this name changed or that we have no control over is worth giving us a bad review." And he's like, "Sounds like poo."
I bet he was
Just being a butthole.
I bet he was one of those protesters that was hanging out.
Oh, for
the
sure
Second
he was.
Amendmenters.
Yeah, he was probably pointing AR at his computer screen.
Saying
Sounds like poo. Sounds like poo. Man, I got Chant stuck in my head for like 3 days.
Yeah,
Dude, that'll
All of
happen
them.
when you're watching
Totally.
that stream.
it sticks in there. You like not, bobbing
Yeah.
your head while you're watching it. You're like, this is not
So
music.
catchy.
Yeah.
Helps. Zach, what about you?
I already said my plugs. Fuck everyone. Fuck all y'all. Even my haters. You can suck my dick. I'll push it through my legs in the back so it'll fit in your mouth easier.
Nice, and your balls will be up top.
So I can poke your eyes out with them.
Oh my god.
Yeah, he gets
I got
the
studs.
prickly.
Got studs piercings on my ball sacks now.
Yeah, he's got punk balls.
Thanks, Trump. That's what I spent my stimulus check on.
I also want to plug
Oh, that's still is that
Yeah.
still recording? You can totally. Plug.
Black Lives Matter. Go out and protest if you're able. Donate money
Do what you can.
to Black Lives Matter and the ACLU and bail funds.
Also,
ACLU is really important.
Yeah.
I just found out what that is. I heard it all the time, but I just figured out what it actually does.
Yeah, well, a lot of people,
It's for lawyers,
don't
right?
know what it is.
For people to get law assistance when they can't
Yeah.
afford it. Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
cool. Now I know what the ACLU is.
Defending American civil liberties.
Good.
That's especially important right now because bail funds just end up funding the police departments.
Yeah. Defund the police also.
Yeah, totally defund the
Abolish
police.
the police.
Yeah, that's another one. Did you watch the what's his fucking name?
Killer Mike.
The British guy.
John Oliver.
John Oliver.
Yes,
the
I watched
watch-
that
I've
this
not watched
morning.
that yet.
Yeah,
It's not planned
so
for tonight.
I was at work
and I watched that in the car. I know I shouldn't be using my phone in the car, but if it's for a good cause,
You were listening to it with your eyes in the car.
Yes, I was listening to it, but also when it was poignant, and also I was at a red light when I was looking at it, and it was the very end where the lady was.
Yeah.
And
I watched
was in my car crying. Like, that's heavy as fuck.
Yeah.
And then I'm crying, and then I look over, and there's a dude looking at. I'm delivering pizza, so this is just fucked up and stupid. Okay. So when you see a pizza person driving, your eyes are automatically pulled to it because it's a weird looking car. It's got a thing on top. You're like, what the fuck? Oh, okay. It's just.
And then you're thinking about pizza.
And then probably,
I'm thinking about pizza.
With me, at least, I would notice this about myself before I ever worked doing that. I would try to look at the person and be like, what does a pizza delivery person look like? Because I'd never really thought about that. Like, what? And it's always this. It's always just kind of like a person that looks kind of disheveled and whatever. So that doesn't matter. But it's I look over and there's a guy in a truck just looking at me like, what the fuck, dude? Because I had like a tear running down my face, and I was just like, oh. And so I put on my sunglasses, and it's not bright outside, like the sun's not out. And so I put on my sunglasses, and right when I put them on, I look over, and a cop's just looking at me like, huh? And I was like, oh, fuck, I'm going to get pulled over now?
Oh, my God.
And this is playing in my car, and everything is just, I was so
See, this is why
freaked
men
the
don't
fuck
feel safe
out.
expressing their emotions to other people.
Yeah, no, I wanted to kill everybody around me.
Oh yeah. If you express
So
your emotions
sad.
around another guy, you get pushed over and called gay.
Everyone should be able to fucking weep openly, especially me.
Especially you. Only you should be allowed to.
Mostly
weep openly.
me, let's be honest.
Yeah, I gotta bottle it up in case someone comes and tries to loot through my apartment, and I can unleash on him.
Oh, yeah.
Blast him in the face with my Nerf guns.
Oh, I thought you were just going to cry at him really hard.
I'm a fake Second Amendmenter.
I did watch that full video though. I came across it later on Facebook. I didn't even realize that was it. But
If you
yeah,
haven't watched it, you don't know what the fuck we're talking about.
That's
I
true. What-
barely addressed it.
I think it's called How We Win or something.
John
like that.
Oliver. Yeah, both of you have electronic
Oh, yeah,
devices
the
that you can check it
jail
out.
John Oliver thing that was on Reddit today.
John Oliver. It's about police. Just type in John Oliver police, and it's just talking about the reality of what is happening, how we got here, and what we can do. It's exactly right. John Oliver?
Yeah, it's really
Yeah.
informative.
John Oliver police, and it's extremely informative for people who like. I'm a person who really doesn't like watching the news. I really don't like following politics, and it just like fucks with my head. And I feel like everybody's out to get everybody, and that's how I start feeling if I do it too much. But this really boils it down into stuff that is like, here's just some like, I don't know. Can you help me explain it well?
I think you did a good job. It gives a really good, but also a good
Clear.
general, but also specific overview of sort of like the entire timeline of what policing has been and represented in America, and how Black people have been systematically disadvantaged, not just by policing, but by economic suppression and just everything. And then the video clip at the end that you're referring to, which also made me cry, is I can't remember her name, but the full video of it, which is just a few minutes longer, is also very powerful.
I bet.
Yeah, she
Even
goes
just
into that.
fucking chunk is just like.
Yeah, well, she in that chunk especially, she's talking specifically about rioting and looting and how like she supports that. She also supports peaceful demonstration, and she gives a really clear indication of why. I don't know. Is that
Yeah,
clear
the
enough
line
anymore?
of "You're lucky we don't want revenge, we
Yeah.
want equality" is
Yeah.
so fucking powerful.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's true, and it's just, and it's also, I mean,
Yeah.
I don't know. It's all so obvious, and watch
Go
that.
listen to what Black people have to say about it.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I guess suggesting a white person talking about it, but it also is a really fucking good, clear video.
It is.
And
It's definitely worth watching.
And I don't think that it's just white people talking about Black people stuff. That's not what the video is. I'm pretty sure that it's because it's all, I don't know.
Yeah,
It's all made within the last week.
he's a great journalist.
Also, nice, yeah. Listen to the new Run the Jewels album.
Mm-hmm.
One of the other things about right now is within a week of George Floyd's death, they had a song about it. And it's not like they just said, okay, drum up a fucking song real quick and let's put it on the album and get it out. It's a really fucking good song.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not just, I don't know, sometimes you can tell when you listen to a rap song, you're like, okay, this is a good song, but it doesn't sound hard to make. That song is so incredibly dense, and I don't know. It's good. You good?
Yeah.
I already laid my ground.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.